Hey guys, welcome to the final-ish part of Pikmin.
It's Pikmin
It's
Part
time
14,
for the
Part 1.
last leg of our epic adventure.
This part is
The
completely optional. You could just
grand
leave
finale.
now. You could just leave now. This part is optional.
Well, there's the credits and the cutscenes and whatever.
This part is optional. You could just leave now, Olimar.
Oh, how about this?
Clearly, he wants to get back to his wife so badly.
Yes, his piggy bank is more important than his family. Wait, what? But anyway, this
This
theme,
track
that's-
is surprisingly haunting.
Well,
yeah,
you see-
it's so happy yet so creepy. I like this track. It's my favorite track in the game.
Well, you see, finding the piggy bank, it really is a matter of life or death for Olimar, because his anniversary savings are in that thing. He was supposed to buy his wife, like, that wonderful present she's been hinting at and hinting at. I use the word hinting with terrible irony, because she's really rather been shouting it in his ear with a giant foghorn since last May.
Well, it doesn't really matter, because at the beginning of Pikmin 2, Olimar's boss sells the ship with the piggy bank still inside. He doesn't even get to talk to his kids. He comes home from a tormenting and probably psychologically injuring trip, only to go right back to work. Worst boss ever.
Should have just
So-
walked up.
What is the final trial?
The
Yeah,
final trial is pretty much the last area in the game. It's really small. When it comes to actual strategy, there's just one. It's just you're trying to get the bridge to the final boss, pretty much. But you do have to use all of the Pikmin's different abilities. Like, as we saw there, we had to use the blue Pikmin to break down those two walls. We're going to have a little fire section with the red Pikmin actually using their fire-resistant properties for once. And then there's the bomb rocks, which require some precision throwing with the yellow Pikmin. Not exactly my favorite part of the final trial, because it's a little bit finicky at points.
And of course, the final trial you must face is the gardener.
Da-da-da!
Suddenly, Miyamoto out of nowhere.
The gardener. And you say that with a Gutsman jingle right after it.
Ta-da.
No, that's done. I was going more for I'm about to perform a fatality in Mortal Kombat.
Dun dun dun.
We could go with
Okay.
the classic dun dun dun.
You know, it doesn't
Which I
matter
think is
which
what
one of
Mortal
these
Kombat got
things
its
you're talking
inspiration
about,
from.
because they all sound lame when vocalized. Just saying.
Well, there was they all have different pitches and tones and whatever. So anyway, it's a little bit finicky doing this because, well, first off, you gotta throw yellow Pikmin at pretty precise intervals, which is annoying. But also, if you throw yellow Pikmin while they're holding a bomb rock and there's nothing to blow up, they'll just sort of stand there. But however, if you use the whistle on them when they're like that, they'll drop the bombs, and then they'll all
bombs
blow up,
explode.
and it's oh god fucking damn it!
Oh, just leave them. They're dead anyway.
No, well, I don't want to waste them, because you do actually need yellow Pikmin for
Just
the
go
final
get
boss
more.
fight. I don't like seeing their ghosts. It makes me feel like I'm a terrible person.
You
Not
are a
that I'm
terrible
all-
person.
Guess what? You're
What?
a terrible person.
Well, I don't like being reminded that I'm a terrible person. I like blissful ignorance. It's almost as good as non-blissful ignorance.
I smell a Portal 2 reference somewhere in there.
Well, if there was, it wasn't intentional.
It was on my part.
That's why I made note of it.
See, look, if I use the X button to dismiss the bomb Pikmin, you can whistle them just fine. But since I have to throw them in order to get them across, it's sometimes a little bit annoying trying to do this puzzle. Though actually,
Sir, I found a hissing rock. Get away from me, you fool!
actually, no, wait, carry that. Risk your life and limb for this. I was gonna say country, but for
me.
FedEx, do it for FedEx. Space FedEx wants you.
I
And if you
prefer-
see any
I-
packages with some kind of symbol on it, open it up immediately.
I prefer space UPS. Their ground shipping is so much better.
Ground
Shut up.
shipping in space.
Oh god.
That's why the rates are so cheap.
Please don't fall in the water. Please don't.
What
fall
happens
in
if the
water.
bomb rocks fall in the water?
That they disappear into nothingness.
Disintegrate.
For failing, that Pikmin gets to die. Nah, I'm feeling merciful. It can live.
Nope,
Or
it's
not.
dead.
Or not.
So yeah, thankfully you only need 3 bomb rocks.
And you just barely managed to get 3 over.
If this needed like 9 or something, I would have shot Miyamoto.
So they've basically relented on the whole it takes 2 bombs per knockdown on the wall thing.
Yeah, pretty much. It's possible to beat this entire, to get through this entire area, like, open up the door and beat the boss.
You were supposed to throw them across the water, you
Too
fool.
lazy.
I was tired of that.
This is why we're forming the Union.
Good luck with that.
I know, we'll call it the Lollipop Guild.
Oh,
But,
that explains so much.
That green thing there is the final boss, and it is possible to beat the boss and go through the entire final trial area in one in-game day, but I'm never confident about my ability to beat this boss because, you know, have I proven to you guys that I should be confident in that ability? So I just...
Fades to black.
I went to
Look, it's only 15.
I went to sunset off screen and...
Day 15.
Day 15 now.
You could have at least walked around and opened the gate.
I realized that while I was playing. I was like, oh, god damn it, I'm an idiot.
Mind you, it only took you like a few
Admitting
seconds.
it is a
I
good
wasted
step.
3 seconds.
So anyway...
Well,
you're gonna
as we know from Ted from Sonic Colors, he wants to save every precious second of his life.
Yes, true. So, what you want to do, keep your Pikmin in this area, because if they're over here, they're generally safe. If you put your Pikmin into the center area, they're pretty likely to die. This boss fight is almost impossible to beat without any deaths. I mean, I think it's possible, but it's not easy. Especially since the most reliable way to damage it involves sacrificing bomb Pikmin. So here's what you got to do.
Bring one with you.
U10, you're the kamikaze squad. I didn't agree to this at all.
No one
And
ever
yet you're
agrees to
going
the
along with it.
Holy shit.
This is Emperor Bulbax. First off, I love this final boss theme. It's epic. So this is what you gotta do. Throw the Pikmin right into the line of fire and have it be eaten.
No, you can still have it throw.
Yeah, it's not... for some reason, they never like to throw it at them, though. Or if they throw it at them, it misses the tongue and it's useless.
Because they're fucking terrified of it.
Of course it's terrified. If it gets lucky, it can eat all of your Pikmin in one swipe. This thing is fucking deadly. So, pretty much what I like to do is sort of the hit and run tactic, where I throw a yellow Pikmin
Did it
at...
just spit out the yellow Pikmin it had eaten before?
Yeah. Oh god, no! You fool! You fool! You fool!
You're in my spot.
It blew up the bomb rock at the Pikmin, you... You're fired!
This is why I didn't want to be on the Kamikaze squad.
Well, now you won't be on the Kamikaze squad again. You've proven that you're incapable of that.
Pikmin, evasive maneuver number 93! Wait, which one was that again?
The one where you evade.
Why didn't you dodge?
You suck at this, Ted.
Well, yeah, I do, kind of.
Dismiss the red Pikmin.
I want to have them on hand.
Yeah, but the problem is you have like 5 bomb Pikmin now.
Yeah, well, I figured it's good to have more of them just in case I missed the first time. I don't know if eating more than one bomb rock will keep its stun phase longer.
Not that I know of.
But anyway, you don't
might
need...
only react to one bomb rock at a time.
Probably. You don't need to use a bomb rock to stun it. You can damage it without stunning it, but
Not recommended.
it will lick its face actually and eat the Pikmin that are on its face. Like that. Though to be fair, I sort of just threw the Pikmin into the mouth first. Anyway, if you once it gets down to a certain amount of health, it will actually start regenerating a little bit of health over time. So while it's possible to go back to your onions to get more Pikmin to fight the boss with, you're sort of wasting time like that.
You really suck at this.
Well, I don't really care at this point. I mean, as much as it pains me to see those Pikmin ghosts, it's the last boss, so I can afford to go all out. It's like using your Mega Elixirs. Only, in this case, it's more
You
death.
don't want to see the Pikmin die unless you have no use for them anymore.
You
Ted,
monster.
At least, but I'm not happy about doing it. Ryan willingly and happily sends white Pikmin to their deaths.
Well, because that's their only purpose.
No, they can dig things up from underground. And they're also the fastest Pikmin in the game.
I think that Pikmin was actually trying to run away.
No, I think it was trying to throw the bomb rock into its mouth. It just got eaten before it could do that. But yeah, I do like this boss fight. Although I always feel like a dick for it because this part is optional. So theoretically, Olimar could just leave right now without killing all of these questionably sentient creatures.
It would probably be smarter
You're
if
doing
he
this for the
did,
last
because
part,
his
though.
piggy bank would still be here after the ship died. Or if it was sold off.
What? Yeah. Though actually, Emperor Bulbax does make a reappearance in Pikmin 2, and he's much lamer. So much
There you
lamer.
go, you just threw him into his mouth that time.
He should die after this.
Should being the key word.
Yeah. Ah, fuck.
Just
Okay,
bum rush it, just bum rush it.
I can't bum rush it. Its bum is covered in spikes, or not spikes, moss. Huh.
Bum rush.
That and the thing's
Everyone
the
I know
size
and
of a
love is
goddamn...
dead.
Because Olimar killed them, why am I following his orders?
I don't know, because... Have you listened to A No Uta, Song of Love?
Oh, for God's sakes, yes we have, Ted.
I don't know, it's just like, they follow them even though they know that Olimar is a douchebag. It's just like, what? Come on, there we go.
Shit.
Oh, god damn it!
Wow, that's a lot of
That
ghosts.
was a lot.
I lost
of
75
Pikmin.
Pikmin to this boss fight.
Murderer! Murderer!
Well,
Just-
technically, I didn't kill them.
There
Kill
you
them.
go.
I didn't kill the Pikmin, the Emperor Bulbax did.
My secret's safe. And it's as full as ever. My porno bags are safe.
Yeah, I can now leave this planet without any regrets. Remembers the cries and screams and ghosts of all the Pikmin. No regrets at all.
Hey, my porno stash was worth of 75 semi-sentient beings.
But I thought Olimar already tried to have sexual relations with the Pikmin.
That's why he needed the porno bags.
So yeah,
Hey.
okay, I lied. Blues can be useful.
Yeah, they carry shit for you.
Hey, that's my job. Like real life job, I carry shit.
Ted's
Damn.
the
You yourself are a Pikmin?
That
No.
must smell.
Nah, not really. Well,
Yes, what you don't know is that every time Ted goes to Island for work, he has to put on the mandatory flower helmet.
At this point, why are there Pikmin pellets?
Fuck you game from the game? I don't know.
Well, I suppose they might be handy if you lost, like, all your Pikmin to the last,
Well,
the
hold on.
last
5,
boss.
10, 15, 20, 25. It's not enough to be able to carry the secret safe.
Guys, mission
Well, that's the
accomplished.
thing. It's an
I
option.
think
It's
never-
an, that's the thing. It's an optional part. If you've gotten to this point, you don't need it anyway. So even if you don't have enough Pikmin and it's the last day, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, well, still, it's sort of... Well, I mean, if you beat the boss on day 30 and you have 39 Pikmin, you know, you're just sort of, like, pissed, because, yeah, you got the part, but you don't get the cutscene and everything. The game doesn't recognize that you've gotten the happy ending.
This
Go on,
game
so-
is happy end.
Though I'm surprised that the Pikmin, that there's a actual pig on Olimar's planet. Whatever.
I finally covered every ship part. Now I can return home. Even though I could have earlier.
Look at how shiny our ship is, even though it looks no different from one day ago. Oh wait, the stupid spinny thing moved out of the way. Yay?
Ooh.
I think I probably could have lived without the toaster.
So yeah, we got all our ship parts.
Woo.
Ah.
Okay,
Wait,
here
we're
are your...
outside at night. How?
We can now abandon our loyal manslaves.
But look at how cute they are. And
No
I did
die,
also...
please.
I also do like the attention to detail here where the Pikmin are bobbing their heads with the xylophone part that's playing with the music here. It's a
Yeah.
nice little touch.
I wish I could take them with me.
Wait,
They
no.
Well, I
could
mean,
do
you
all my
could.
They could do all my menial chores at home. My wife would never have to lift a finger again. It'd be like the best anniversary present ever.
Nah, using the Pikmin for personal gain would be totally irresponsible. Olimar would never do that.
Of course not.
Yay, the Pikmin learned how to live on their own. That's why only 5 of each color will be left when we come here next.
That's
Wait, what?
right. They learned how to live on their own. Or rather, they learned how to bum rush on their own.
I like how it's a triumphant ending for the Pikmin, but a rather dark and grim ending for the bulb.
Look at all the colored Pikmin you'll never see ever in anything.
I actually do like this music piece that's playing here. It's simply called Escape, Go to Planet Hakotate. You don't say.
Woo.
So I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Oh, god damn it, I'm tired of this. Let's put on a different Elton John song.
La, 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 la.
Well, in my experience, Japan fails at naming things.
Hey, you,
Namely,
it's time to speed up.
namely episodes of anime and soundtrack pieces, yes.
Aw, he misses the planet full of creatures that were trying to devour him.
Good, we'll be going back in about, 8 hours or so.
Olimar really needs to join a union.
He is
So-
the union.
So these are my stats. Try to beat them. It really shouldn't be that hard. And those are the ship parts. If you've got the bad ending or the normal ending, the parts that you didn't get will be blacked out.
The ones
Nice.
in blue are the optional ones.
Yeah.
Right.
Nice for one-option text plexes.
The Intergalactic FedEx Union has one member. He's the only member.
Well, there's technically 2 if you count Louis from Pikmin 2.
He's not a union member. He's just a layabout who happens to live in Olimar's attic.
That's actually a really good description.
Well, it's why
And thus
Olimar
the
has...
planet was invaded by credits.
Well, that does explain how Olimar has enough money to get all the very expensive ship pieces. He's the only member of the union. He's the only one with money.
True.
He collects all the dues, but who's paying them?
Yes. UFO to sign. Do 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 do.
Dun dun.
What?
Wiley.
Wah.
Most
Yeah, I
annoying
I
could-
sound.
think people
Totally.
always can enjoy this game.
I could totally tell that was what you were trying to.
North American localization. There's Leslie Swan.
What's the word for what you guys were doing to the music there? Oh yeah, butchering.
What was that, Johnny?
I think that we're under a massive delay, all of us. But I was asking whether or not you think this is a good game that everybody can enjoy, or is it meant for a specific type of audience?
Well, I really enjoy this game, which is sort of odd because the gameplay style is very contradictory to what I normally do, which is rush in headfirst without paying any attention to what's going on. If you're a fan of real-time strategy, this is definitely something that's a little bit different that I think you might enjoy. I wouldn't say that it's entirely niche-free, because obviously you need to be a certain type of player to enjoy this type of game to begin with, but I think it's unique, and if you're looking for something different from Nintendo for once, it's worth a look.
This is the last original IP they made in a long, long time after this came out.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
been a long, long time since they've made a new IP.
Yes, it has.
So anyway, if you get the normal ending, it just ends right here. But since we got the happy end, character enemy reel with developers that suddenly get that for I don't know how, but they managed to play worse than I do. How about that shit?
Enemy call.
Yeah. You can tell that a lot of this must have been recorded with the beta version of the game.
Yeah, you can
because
see it. There's a lot of weirdly designed levels and a lot of parts and levels that aren't there in the actual game.
like here, you see those honey wisps in the background. They would never be that. There would never be that many at once, and I don't think they even show up in that level. Well, wait, they do, but
They
not
do.
in that amount of quantity. So yeah, you look over there. There's a bridge that wasn't there, so it's interesting to see how much changed from the beta to the.
Did we ever
finished
see
product.
3 of these at the same time?
There are
Yeah,
three
we
of
did.
them.
There are 3 of them.
Oh,
We only
okay.
ever fought 1 though, because it was only necessary to fight 1.
And yeah,
I'm surprised I know all of these creatures' names, seeing as I only see this once a playthrough. I mean, I guess
well, how
there's
many
the
playthroughs have you done? Are there any mini bull bears in this game?
Dwarf
I love
Warbird.
how Olimar's walking animation here doesn't start until he's taken like 3 steps, so he just
Beta
sort of
version footage,
floats.
obviously.
He just sort of floats around.
It's very obvious beta footage.
I mean, look at how bad this whoever's playing this is. He's only got at most 20 Pikmin at a time. He's throwing them randomly. You're supposed to bum rush. It's just, ugh. Why are you using blue Pikmin in this fight? Where are the bomb rocks? What's wrong with you? So,
Wait, it buries
Use blue
itself when
Pikmin
hunting?
against these things.
yeah, it weighs in. It waits for something to come by and then eats it.
That's
That's-
not hunting. That's sitting around on your ass.
It's laying a trap.
It's not hunting. It's sitting around on your ass.
Like,
That's
It'd
what
be a-
hunt-
it'd
real
be a-
hunters
it'd be a
do. They
different
sit on their
matter
ass
if-
and wait for a deer to
it'd
show
be-
up, then shoot it.
It'd be a different matter if there were like
That has
some
a point.
kind
That
of
is
bait
what hunters do.
or lure.
See, this thing is in this level, and it can't possibly be in this level. It's only in
This is one of the optional enemies you can find in the impact site after day 15. I think it's odd numbered days.
I think
I
so.
never really go out of my way to
Yeah,
fight
there's
it. so-
there's never this many of these wisp things.
And I liked how one just instant transmission to a few feet to the right over there.
They're collecting food for their babies.
And
Shoot
now-
them
That's
down.
why
and
we
take the
must
food
take
for
it and use
yourself.
it for ourselves.
And I don't think I don't think the flint beetles are in this level either.
Yeah, I think they're only the first 2 levels. I really only remember them from the first level. This is the Mumuta, the other enemy you
less.
can only find in the impact site after day 15. As you see there, it hit the Pikmin, but it didn't kill them, it just made them flowers. So it's actually helpful.
Huh? What? The fuck?
Yeah, these clams aren't in this level either.
Wow, this guy has like no regard for Pikmin whatsoever.
Yeah, this guy sucks.
Ted should be the beta footage recorder for Pikmin 3.
Obviously. Speaking of, I really want to play that.
This obviously
We all
happens.
know. In fact, by the
This-
time we get to uploading this, it might be already be out.
No, I don't think it'll be out. This will
No.
probably
Great.
be uploaded
Great.
September at
So everyone in the comments will be pestering him for an opinion.
Pikmin 3, well, from what I can see from what we've seen of
No, I mean like post-release.
oh,
Like
post-
you've played it? Have you played it yet? Have you played it yet? What do you think? Have
I'm
you played
sure
it yet?
I'm
I
going
think it's
to be
awesome.
all
Have you
over
played it yet? I think it sucks.
It looks pretty good from what I've seen so far. Like, it's the gameplay refinements from 2 plus more with the actual strategy from this game. Everything I could have ever wanted.
Yeah. How long is this enemy called?
Longer than the credits. For some reason. I don't get that. It's just like, oh, look at all the people who made this game. That's not important. Look at all these AI things. They're way more important.
But it's interesting. Up there's the hardest boss in the game.
Yeah, if it so much as
With
gets
that-
close to your Pikmin, they die.
Wouldn't that priority lineup make Shigeru Miyamoto less significant than a Wollywog?
Well,
Sure.
Well, Miyamoto can't lay down as much destruction as a Wollywog can.
Can't he? Are you sure about that?
Pretty sure those Wollywogs are brutal, man. Well, in this game, in Pikmin 2, I just spam.
Oh,
for
man.
Pikmin.
Those 2 Pikmin are dead.
Yeah, pretty much. See, look at him. He's letting them die. You would. That one's
He
gonna
wasn't
get
even
eaten too.
looking in their direction. It's like, what is he thinking when he does that? Cool
way-
people don't look at Pikmin explosions.
I liked the picture there, though. There was the water double in the air about to eat a Pikmin. I imagine one of those freeze frames from the ends of bad sports movies, only horribly, horribly wrong.
Maybe that song you kept harping on about was made for this.
Interesting. Actually, thinking back, are they gonna make a song for Pikmin 3?
Ow.
'Cause Because they made one for Pikmin 1 and 2.
Yup, he killed about 4 with that body slam.
If only Snorlax was as powerful.
Snorlax, 500 pounds, can't even kill one Pokemon with a body slam. Wollywog, weighs less than 1, can kill millions of Pikmin. This game is happy end.
Captain's log, stardate. Now, we left the alien planet. I'm sure they'll do just fine for my successors when they need helpful slave labor whenever they feel like.
But tomorrow I am taking the day off. Fuck work.
Nope.
Time to sing campfire songs, Spock.
Hold on. I'll get back to you in a moment. My phone is ringing.
Nope.